trust too easily. She walks dark paths. I cannot always see her. Do not trust Mother Draco. Mother Draco is compromised.
Let's not have any trouble.
Citizens of Wyndham, pagan practices of any kind are strictly forbidden. Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death.
Keep your nose clean.
Not sure about you.
Don't consort with the locals, eh? Who the hell else am I supposed to consort with?
Until it has been sterilized.
Not sure I like the look of you.
Citizens of
I
Wyndham,
said to him,
remember,
"Where's my pal Johnny? What you done with him?"
if you
That
encounter
bloody peacock says, "Oh,
Why here of all places? If they'd resolved to do something so awful, why in the church?
Some bugger. Wanted to make a scene.
Citizens of Wyndham, we cannot guarantee your safety beyond the village ceilings. Do you have...
Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed today. Please leave. Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please. These are awful times. If news of this gets out, things will get worse, I assure you. Please, tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it weren't for the good of the village. It's vital the military don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out, things will become so much worse here. The shopkeeper. Good heavens above. I knew something was off about him, but nothing as foul as that. Then I must ask something of you. You're embroiled in this now, as much as we are. To find absolution, well, you must find some way to deal with Morris. An ally to those heathens in the woods is a danger to the village. Not that I'm suggesting you... Well, I'll leave it to your judgment. What's in it for... Oh, good grief. I don't know. I have an artifact I could part with, I suppose. It's something of a rarity. Help me with this murder business, and it's yours. Now that Maisie is dead, there is no one else I can trust to be able to carry out such a task. And in the spirit of reciprocation, if you are in need of my help, you need only ask. You did? I see. Yes, it's true. She ran errands for me from time to time. I asked her to keep an eye on certain people. She has had quite a talent for it. I have a certain arrangement of sorts with some of the villagers. In a world as terrible as this, with evil in the soil and a military boot on their necks, who can blame those who turn to the church for protection? I offer what I can, in return for a small donation to the church. But it is necessary for me to keep some eyes on them as well. In case they waver, there is a lot of temptation within the zone, and temptation too easily leads to corruption. I am here if you wish to talk, to unburden your soul. And if you'll forgive me for saying so, you seem troubled. Might I ask why? I don't suppose, well, have you perhaps been hearing voices? It is a sign of vile corruption. It cannot be tolerated. It must be confronted. I saw it in the baker's husband. The baker, Iris, told me he was hearing voices and had fallen terribly ill. I haven't seen her husband for a number of weeks now. So I trust she came to her senses and took the necessary action. But it pains me to imagine what evil is creeping inside our little village. You are kind to say so. It isn't the life the Lord wanted for us, I'm sure. We have seen some very bad times here. I don't really know why such misfortune has befallen us. Only that it started with that wretched science city they built across the mere. They did something. Heaven knows what. And now it is laced with evil. You can smell it in the air. I doubt I would understand any of it. Besides which, the village occupies all my time. The people here need a guiding hand, not an oppressive one. The military presence, this protocol nonsense of theirs, has done that to us, and with no sign of respite. Pressure like that breeds corruption. I must obey the Lord's will and fight against such things. You, on the other hand, seem of a curious nature. I can offer you something, but you must be cautious about prying too deeply. Well, I was on cordial terms with one or two of the scientists stationed up here. The important ones lodged at a manor house out in Casterfell Woods. I doubt any are still alive. But they may have left notes or papers that could prove useful to you. But you didn't hear that from me. All right. Farewell, and God bless you. I trust you will do what is right.
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are in essence treasonous and will be treated as such. Please, don't make us hurt you.
Hey, there's someone here!
Onwards, mustn't grumble.
Certain among you
Let's not have any trouble.
Well, a new face. Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from? Really? Well, you're not the first amnesiac I've seen since things went awry. Trauma does strange things to people. In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village, for now at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it'll be reciprocated. But don't go causing any trouble here, is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it, post-haste. Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you. I would hope a stranger like you can provide me with some information. This isn't macabre, with holidaymakers just swanning about the place. No, being a visitor here puts you in a very unique position. I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside. Let me worry about what to do with it. Trust me, you will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing us. Be under no illusions. We must eradicate the corruption that festers here before there is any hope of leaving this blasted place. If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such an outcome. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again, did you come from the outside? What do you know? Well, this is disappointing. I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties for now. I trust that will be more conducive to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you. Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself clear? And if you still wish to have protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways. The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good, I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you want somewhere to start, well, I could send a patrol in, of course. But a soft... That is a very dangerous word to be bandying about. Whatever evil the scientists had hidden in there. So no one goes near the substation. Understood? Anyone trespassing there? Yes, what is it? Good day to you. Stay out of trouble, eh?
Make to amend this, make to amend that. I just want to buy something for once.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember, strangers may be dangers. If you encounter anyone who is unfamiliar to you,
See that big metal bugger? I could have it. I could.
your vigilance can save lives.
A new customer. How'd you do? Welcome to Wyndham. Pardon my curiosity, but did you bribe them? And if you did, what... Aye, well, I can hazard a guess. Our little Napoleon, the captain that is, a stranger might be important. And if you're important, then that's another step. Anyway, where are me manners, eh? I'm Morris Wick, owner. Take a look at what I have to offer. Big explosion, that's what. We were out in the streets, wondering what were what. I mean, we all them at the soldiers rolled in and told us we were fine. But then, in the next breath, they said temporary quarantine protocol. Temporary, my hat. Look at them walls. We had no choice but to take it on the chin. So we did. Ours not to reason why, eh? You sound just like one of them. Listen, a word to the... I'm here today not because I've learned to get by. The village needs to stick together. The protocol is accursed. Oh, you'd have to ask him. I'll leave that pleasure to you. Me, I'm happy. Not too interested in those. Done and done. Get new stock in now and then, so come back any time. Shh! Shut your bloody trap before you... All right, look. Just hear me. See what a rotten one, that un. Tattling folk out to the vicar. She never had out on me. Not till last night when she... Then she carried on like I'd thrown in me lot were old Hitler or summat. Called me a traitor. I'm no killer. Not born to it, but she were boy. Him? My socks are holier. We give our donations to the church, and in return he keeps the protocols. Truth is, he worms his way into people's lives. Fine blackmail it is. Oh, aye. Or chuck you in that jail of theirs, which all I'm saying is that we messed up. We should have stayed close to the soil. I'm not wicked, you know. I just have a... But that Maisie, she were going to shout it from a roof. She had to go. And I had to do it somewhere. He can't go running off to the captain when it looks like... Please, I know what I'm asking, but let it go, will you? I'll make it worth your while. I scratch your back, you scratch mine, eh? Fair enough. Here, you take this as a thank you, I suppose. I'm happy, you're happy. And look, if you want to know more about her, you know, Mother Jago. Lives out by the old mine and reckon you'll find what she has to say.
Who are you? I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? Oh? Well, not that they're... Now let me know if you're looking to buy... What? You know that he's... Look, I'll talk, but only to show you I'm doing nothing wrong. You have to keep me husband, Philip. He went off, explore. He said they were poking around in an old bunker and walked into a cloud of funny and he told me he started hearing voices. He said it's not getting any better. Just... You're sweet for saying so. It's easy to lose hope in this place. You know, we've had one mite of luck. Came by a special tonic, at least, while we can... But look, what's your interest? I'm sorry, but I don't have any of the tonic left. There's a lady, calls herself Mother Jago, out in Casterfell. She lives out by the old mine. I can mark on them. And listen, could I trouble you to get us some of the tonic? Bless you, thank you. Bye now.
Not sure about you.
Fells on Scattermore. Work out to help out. Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone. Keep it that way. Be normal.
There! Spotted you! I'm not sure I like the look of you. Maybe Smith is right.
Addressing civilian. Civilian! Stand back, citizen!
Hands away from any weapons, you.
When they take that wall down is going on holiday. Southport, maybe, or maybe somewhere exotic. Like Rill.
I don't know why the locals act like that. We're protecting them, the bloody ungrateful swine.